Howdy, everyone. This is Sharon for Self Care You Nugget. And so, for this is morning time. Depends on what time depends on where you are. And shall I say, just joy for day. Because it's a joy for day wherever you are. And if it's not a joy for day, know that you have what it takes to be able to come through whatever you may be experiencing. And so, what I want to talk about for this self care you nugget is discipline. I may have talked about it before, but I may be talking about it more and more because it is something that even oh my, I just say constantly have to work at. And let me tell you, discipline, self discipline, it really is an act of self care. It's an act of self love. Um, it's allowing yourself to do the things that you really don't want to do, you don't feel like doing. And you know what? For us to really have the things that we want in life, it really does take discipline. It takes about practicing and rehearsing. That's one thing that I discover, and I talk about, some of these other things in a workshop to kind of dive a little bit more into it, or even, for some self care you nuggets. But to be able to you know, even just sit in silence. It's like, for instance, this morning, we pretty much had Fortitude Spirit Ritual. And, pretty much what that is we'll meet up on Saturdays for those of you who are truly dedicated to it. And yes, Saturday morning at 8 o'clock to be able to just say, add to your discipline, to add to the things that you want to do, and for us to be successful. And I'm not just going to say successful, whatever that means to you. That's true too, but to have the internal success in order for it to manifest outside. Because if we're saying that, I put it like this: we cannot get mad at the wealthy, and especially the ones who had self-made millionaires, self-made six figures, is that it takes discipline, it takes work, it takes practice. And it doesn't really mean that anything is outrageous. To a certain extent, it may be, and it may seem that way, but it's almost like the benefits that it has, because I cannot ask for a helping hand if I'm not willing to help my hand. You know what I mean? And so, pretty much when it comes to discipline, is what are you willing to do to free yourself? What are you willing to do to free your family? What are you willing to do in order to make things really work out for you? So if you want the external fortunes to be able, to pay for private school, or even if you're homeschooling, to be able to truly to be able to afford that, and to enroll your children, your nieces and nephews, your godchildren and grandchildren in special activities so they can grow, not just the sports stuff, but also where they can really use their mind in the sports and activities where they can really challenge themselves, because those are the things that's going to really help people grow. Because even for myself, I'm like, what other classes do I really need to be able to challenge myself so that I can be the best version of myself? Because we say it's like, oh yeah, that sounds good. I'm the best version of myself. But are you really challenging yourself? And it takes discipline. And that's one of the things that I'm discovering on this entrepreneurship journey. Shall I say lifestyle? It's like how much I love the freedom, shall I say, of time. But then at the same time, it's taking up some time as well. But hey, I'm here for it. And so discipline yourself in order to have the life that you really want, to order to have the body that you want, even the spirit, because discipline can be, how often are you sitting down, with God? How much are you sitting down with yourself? And and so when it comes to all of that, for those of you who are entrepreneurs, especially female entrepreneurs, who are business owners, like definitely come and join the Self Carepreneur Facebook group so that you can get, like so much more, and you can be one of the first ones to know when we have upcoming events and workshops and just doing all kind of things and activities in order so that you can be well, you can be wealthy in so many different ways. And when we talk about wealth, again, is some of you may already be six figures. I am the road, should I say, I am there to hit the six figures. And so, but it starts now. It starts what you do and what you don't do and what you allow in. So it's the choices that you make. And so for you people pleasers, be mindful of how much you may extend yourself. So again, what act of self love are you giving yourself? And this is so important. And so, thank you for joining me for this moment of Self Care You Nugget. Remember to like and share. Remember to look out for upcoming workshops, upcoming activities and tasks, and different things. And if anything, if you have any questions or you need a consultation, by all means, come and check me out. And so, until next time, take care of yourself, everyone.